Hey, what's up everybody? Travis here. Welcome back to the channel. Now you're probably thinking, it's dark outside. This is a weird video because I'm in this empty venue space with a ridiculously large setup in the background for the room. And it is. It's totally not practical for the room. Well, my last wedding of the year, this year, is actually for my brother-in-law. He is getting married at this wonderful place called Richwood on the River here in Milton, Kentucky, which is not too far from home. It's about 30 minutes away from my home in Newcastle, Kentucky. So kind of a different setup and a different situation than what we're used to. We're used to showing up the day of, setting up, doing the gig, tearing down, and going home. Well, today's Friday. I've been set up for hours. We did the rehearsal and all that good stuff. Wedding's not till tomorrow, and we're actually staying. This is a bed and breakfast. They've got cabins and apartment buildings all in the facility, and it's an amazing venue, and I really hope I get to play here a lot in the future. So but yeah, we got the setup back there, 2 line arrays, no sub because it would probably rattle the rafters on this place, moving heads and the totems. Normally I don't think I would set up with this setup. It's just it's actually obnoxiously large for the room, especially with the low hanging chandeliers and everything. But you know what, it's my brother-in-law. I'm going to give him the best I've got. And I've also got the photo booth. You got to come check this out. Okay, so ignore this one for a moment. We're going to look at this one. This is the one I built. I'm using an iPad Pro 10.5 that's running SnapHick. And I've got a little company branding on there. For a photo booth, I think company branding is appropriate. And this is the kiosk that I've built for it. Yes, that I built for it. I did not buy one of those ridiculously expensive kiosks. My starting price for this photo booth is $395, and my biggest package for it is $695. So in material, even with the cost of the iPad, 2 booths will pay for all the material with a little bit of profit in there as well. This particular photo booth is a rental from a rental house. I wasn't going to actually have the photo booth done by this time of the year, but a future gig kind of pushed me to go ahead and get it done. And I figured, well, I mean, I'm not charging them for the photo booth, so, you know, it'll be fun to play with. It'll be a fun little test event. But what's kind of crazy about this booth they paid $500 for is it's jankety. It's real jankety. So that bolt that's sticking out there, that's what holds this kiosk on. And there's no wing nut. There was no wing nut furnished. The software was ridiculously hard to understand. And they only get 100 prints, which I thought was kind of weird. They're completely limited to 100 prints. Now mine doesn't print yet. It will eventually. But right now mine is just basically a social booth. You can only get the photo either email, text message, or you can directly upload it onto social media. So yeah, I like the look of it. There's a few things I could do to make it look even better, but man, you know, $395 versus $500, and no one comes to tech this. Okay, this comes in the mail. You do your thing, you ship it back. They could honestly care less about your experience. So what I'm trying to say is, always hire a professional. You every single day, and I just wanna tell you why. So honey now, don't believe me, just lie. Don't believe me, just lie. Don't believe me, just lie. Hey, hey, hey. I can't believe it. So to me, there is just not a better way to finish this year at a beautiful, beautiful venue like Richwood on the river. And it's been a very emotional year for quite a few reasons. It's been my most successful year DJing. I'm now full-time, which is a whole new experience. And a lot of things have happened this year, good and bad. You know, I had the birth of my son, which was you know, a tremendous thing in my life that I just can't even describe how happy and how awesome that is. But at the same time this year, we also lost my father-in-law, who we were all really close with. And I don't know if I mentioned before, but this wedding was actually for my brother-in-law. So it was a very emotional wedding reception when it came to the formals, just because we knew it would be. You know, it was just one of those things where it just happened so recently that, you know, none of us are really over it, and we never do get over something like that. But I just couldn't think of a better way to end this year than with such a beautiful backdrop for my wrap-up. I don't know if this will be the last video of the year. You never know. I might get a last-minute holiday party or something like that. But in the way of weddings, I'm pretty sure this will be the last one for the year. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that subscribes to this channel, that leaves the encouraging comments, that you know, just pours your complete loyal support. It means a lot to me, and without a lot of that support, not just from the DJ community but also from my clients, I don't know exactly where I'd be in the way of the measure of my success. So this is my thank you to everyone, and it's been a hell of a year. Next year is going to be even a bigger one. We're not going to stop. We are going to take this market by storm. So I will see you all next year for the gig logs, but I will be posting some other videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you soon.